spoopy music as I was missing. I'm here. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, Cosmic. Hello, Link. Hello, Weasel. Hello, Brad, Coles, Jaden. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all doing fantastically today. All right. We got some good stuff to talk about coming up in this stream. We got some very exciting stuff. As far as our Nuzlocke, we have a bunch of big events coming along this episode. Because we may be able to get through several storyline beats. All right. So, we can go over a little bit, probably right at the start here. The cards we've already pulled. But let me start the vertical here, so we can get the vertical up and running in the meantime. All right. Get the vertical running. Go live. Cosmic, your presence was missed. We blamed you for the tech issues last night. 100%. I've actually looked into it. There we go. Vertical is now live. Welcome in those on the vertical. But I think that the issues may have been related to the fact that my my emulator is using. Whoop. Drop some frames there. It's weird. Probably just because the vertical is starting up. Seems all good now. Hey, Moxie, welcome in. I think that I need to switch my emulator to run with my graphics card. I think it's running on the CPU. And I think that in combination with streaming is what's cooking the computer. I need to figure out how to do that, though, with the MGBA core that I have in RetroArch. I need to somehow force it to use the GPU, and then I think we'd be fine. Cosmic, you are indeed alive. I don't think we lost anybody last stream, actually. We still need to name it Pokemon Moxie, by the way. We haven't named anything Moxie, I don't think. So I wasn't there. I was tired. I shall do better to avoid tech problems. It's all love, Cosmic, because, I mean, we definitely don't actually blame you, but we did miss you. Okay, we have a bunch of cards that we've pulled so far that we can just kind of jump through here. Some stuff that we haven't been able to catch yet, like a Toad Scroll, that could theoretically be kind of useful. We do have a Luminion we haven't used yet, so some of these could still be quite useful. We have our Magneton already on our team. We also have the Tatsugiri Dandozo combo we haven't had to actually use, or the Palisand, but they are available. As well as Toxicroak. We have not had to use yet. We have actually a lot of good Pokemon, like Rabsca and Armarouge, that we've already pulled so far. Moxie says, I'm lurking while playing Stardew. How we doing, man? I'm doing really well. How's your Stardew going? Hopefully you're getting the best of finds either in the mines or on the farm, wherever you be playing. All right. I think that one thing that we have not gotten yet, besides the Spiritomb, that I think we definitely do want to, is that King Gambit, which we have not gotten to use yet. Speaking of which, where is King Gambit? Yeah, there he is. Bisharp and King Gambit. We have not been able to use this yet, which I'm quite looking forward to. Otherwise, we've used a lot of what we've pulled. And I think we have a lot of available options. I do have one last pack that I was planning to pull for the series. At which point, I don't know next week if we'll pull another pack or not, but we'll see how the big events go this week. If we lose some Pokemon, we can always pull more packs. No, kids, we're just getting started. We're just getting started. In fact, I'm opening my sealed pack envelope here. That's going to be our new pack, our Scarlet and Violet. Glad to hear it. Yeah, all good? Fantastic, Ian. I'm glad you're good. Some sub giveaways? That would be fun. I have not put together anything for that yet. We could do so at 4K subscribers. Do some of the merch giveaways. That would be fun. Because I now have the merch partner signed up. We can send out some free merch to some winners of the some sort of community event for the 4K celebration of some kind. I think that'd be great. But yeah, all right. I think we should go ahead and crack on here and open up our Scarlet pack here with Miraidon. My wife and Stardew just splooged out our first child. Happy splooging, Moxie. That's a hilarious way to put that. Firstly, what are we doing? I haven't thought through the 4K celebration yet. We definitely need to do something fun. Ooh. Doing all sorts of goofy maneuvers here. Okay, let's just pull this out and get seeing what we got. Oh, except it's stuck. Get a bit more. There we go. Maybe not. This foil is really stubborn today. There we go. Really stubborn foil. Pokemon Live card, as per usual. All right, we have another Grass Energy. Woo! Unstoppable! Hey, there's our Charcadet. To go with our Armarouge. Very nice. Mankey. Okay, so now we have the whole Mankey line as well. Monkey beat down. He's Monkey. Capsakid. Sadly, our Capsakid, which is actually already evolved into the Scovillain, has passed into the Great Graveyard in the Sky. So we cannot use Capsakid. Electric Generator. Mousehold. Another Mousehold. Our Tandem Mouse. Another Crocolore. That's insane. Quaxwell. So we actually have two of the Quaxley line now. Starly. And what's going to be the big pull here? Another Armarouge. Okay, so nothing really all that new. We pulled another Armarouge, which is hilarious. Technically, we could use part of the Quaxley line. We can't acquire it because it's a starter, obviously. Actually, not much new there. Actually, not much new. The Starly card is quite nice. But, not much new. Actually, nothing new? Nothing new, really, because Mankey, even Mankey, Charcadet, and Capsakid, we had the evolutions already. That's hilarious. I do like the Armarouge cards, but we have two of them now. Surprising. Cosmic 2.0. So yeah, we do have a box full of corpses. This is indeed true. A whole lot of losses. How do you get an ad for a stream? Ads do appear on streams occasionally, unfortunately. Cool. So, in stream info above. Oh yes, one like for the stream equals one cookie for Sfeel. Makes Sfeel happy, says Cosmic. 100%. Please do like the stream. That means the world. All right. With that new opening, I think we have to probably mostly stick with the Pokemon we're already using. So let's crack into our Scarlet here. Let's get going. I'm gonna have to stop the desk cam here and bring up. We'll probably be black screen for just a moment here. So let me go ahead and hide our desk cam. Ignore the black screen of death. Or the blue screen for those on vertical. Okay. And I can get this whole station figured out here. Get the tripod moved from the desk cam. Make myself some space to work with to play the game. Okay. There we go. Got some space. Love being able to have space to play. Okay. Hook up our switch. And then we can bring up the blue screen of death and... Oop, hello. Hello. There it goes. That should theoretically fix the situation here. Question mark? Hello? Clear click. All right, hang on. Hold the phone. Okay. There we go. It likes that. For whatever reason, the second USB-C port. Very weird. Okay, cool. We are working. I'm going to go ahead and switch to the in-game audio here. Even though that was a banger of a song here. There we go. We got in-game audio back. Black Chain of Death. Mally. We're back. I have to switch to the desk cam, the port for the desk cam with the switch. I don't have enough USB-Cs on this setup. We got a recap on the corpse box. Let's do it. Hey, good. Welcome. Can we get a recap on who's in the great PLA pasture in the sky and who's still with us, MT? Absolutely. 100%. Okay, so our team right now, we've got Kathy, the Houndoom, the Rock, the Stonejourner, Nala, the, what's this called again? Pyroar. We got Tumble, the Bramblegast, Sarah, the Mimikyu, and Coles, the Magneton, obviously. Excellent stuff. And for the boxes, so we have in our current box that we can use actually a fair number of decently useful things. We got Fish. We got Draconic Rain still here, even though we never got its evolution. It has to stay a Diglett, unfortunately, or a Wiglet. And we got Leonion, who can actually evolve, who could actually be quite nice. Aaron can't evolve, but Teddy can. We got Banana Dana, who actually might be quite good for what's coming up here. Banana Dana might be actually pretty dang good. We got Goomba. We got Whopper the Whooper. We got Cosmic, of course. Cosmic is going to be coming back here probably not for this next task, but for the task immediately after. He'll be very useful. Quite frankly, I think, though, I'm going to move Cosmic back onto our team and play some Nala real quick. Because we need to do some figuring here. Got Dungmaster. Dungmaster actually could be quite good here too. Place the Rock. And we do have Zoomer, who'd actually be quite nice for a little bit coming up here. We also have Diva. Silly Sparta's actually gonna be like pretty okay. Yeah, I think I'm happy enough with this. Zoomer could be quite useful to the team actually. So maybe we swap that for Kathy for a moment. All right, so that's what we're working with for our team. We're going to be going into the Great Desert, which is why I'm building this team here. As far as what's in the graveyard, we've got Good the Mareep, we've got Dune the Sandile. Poor Sampo. I really wish we could eventually gotten a what's this called? Slacking. I do have my own Slacking card. We never got one to actually use for this one though. And we lost Spicy and Marlin, our Crocolore, our third Miracle, our Tandem Mouse, and with take the item as well, our other Tandem Mouse that was traded to us. Very unfortunate that we've lost Tandem Mouse. We got Poppy we lost. Christopher, who never was able to evolve either. Poor Christopher. Fudge, who was sacked intentionally to save the team. Dazed, which was randomly taken out from a random trainer I did not expect. But that's what we've lost so far. Yeah, so we're going to be heading out to the Great Desert to fight the Great Tusk coming up next. And then Nemona in Alfornada City. So our level cap for that is going to be 43 for Nemona. So we probably only want to be around level 42 to 43 anyway going forward here. Actually, Coles could be not great for this battle, but we don't have a ton of good options. Let's just move Banana Dana in here. So at least Banana Dana will be really useful for this coming up. I don't want to over level anything. I gotta be kind of careful about that. In fact, Sarah could probably switch with something, but what it would be, I do not know. I mean, we got Santa. We can have Santa or Delibird just to come hang out with us for the Great Tusk. Okay. I don't know what moves Great Tusk has, actually. Knockoff, Rapid Spin, Brick Break, Stomping Tantrum. Yeah, okay, that's fine for Santa. Okay. That's what we're working with. Wait, why is take the item in the death box? I'm not allowing it to use it. I'm allowing them to retire in peace. Pyroar kind of... Moxie, that's wild. Moxie's got the hots for the Pyroar. I mean, obviously, it's very spicy. I'm so sleepy. You are lucky I'm here. Good, good. Are you alive? Are you awake? Why does the guy equipped look like an alive motorbike? Mally. That is Koraidon. Or was it also... was she looking at... in the death box, Dazed was the name here, for the Cyclizar. They're both basically living motorcycles, and it's very wild. Okay, we need some levels, for sure. We definitely need Zoomer to get some levels. Let's go ahead and lead with Cosmic here. We need to fight some trainers, and we need to get to the Asado Desert. Can't use a Pokemon that's already dead, so take the item is already dead. Well, take the item, yeah, is banned because it was a trade Pokemon. It wasn't caught, so Nuzlocke Rules, it doesn't count. But also, we already lost our other Tandemaus, so by the rules we have set in place here for this run, is that if we lose something, that entire line is banned. Okay, we need to find the Great Desert, which is over here. So we need to go over here. It's actually not very far at all. I would like to find some trainers to get a couple of levels here. Do we have any other trainers around here in this local area that I could fight? Oh, as I bonk into everything. Because Cosmic would do quite well against the trainers in this area. And if we can get some levels, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't know if there was much in this area that we haven't fought yet. Because if we could get just a couple of levels... Whoa! I ran into a tiny little Sneasel. Alright, Sneasel. Poor Sneasel doesn't really stand a chance, I don't think. Ooh, it outspeeds because it's speedy. I don't think it can do much, though. Cad, you say dazed, but I say dazed? Is that an accent thing? That's very interesting to me. Aqua Ring? Ooh, that can be okay. I'll teach it in place of Slam, because Slam is just bad. Alright, Zoomer. Did I already fight you? I already fought you, huh? Okay, because yeah, we're a little under-leveled, not by a ton, but by a little bit. So if I could get just a couple of levels before the desert, I would love it. Cosmic should be able to wreck some trainers, but maybe we don't have many left in this area. Maybe there's some over here. Trainers? Actually, let's just go ahead and fight this. Marlon says, I'll be back later. Gotta watch Minecraft live. Well, we will be missing Marlon for sure. And then Xsin is once again asking me to eat my glasses. Wild requests there. So much HP. Squish. How to make Cyclizar. Step 1, buy a monitor lizard. Step 2, super glued tires. Step 3, ignore the screeches of pain. Enjoy Cyclizard. That is wild. We don't want to make a pained Cyclizard. That's just no fun. Let's go ahead and heal Cosmic. Let's take a battle. Let's take a battle. I suggest Belly Drum sweeping the Elite Four. Azumarill is huge power, Cosmic. That would be insane. That would be hilarious if we could do such a thing. Hey, Fong. So, dude, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Ooh, Sinistea. Oh, Poltegeist. I'll Calm Mind here. How can we get everybody on screen? Can't really get everybody on screen very nicely, but we'll see. Okay, what do you got here? Sweet Scent. All right. Not too worried about that. And a Lava Plume. Not a great matchup for us, but I think we kind of just beat this before it does much. Haha, burn. There's a live Minecraft update today? I did not know about such a thing. Had my energy drained. Hurt by the burn. Okay. Yeah, we just Lava Plume again. We win. Bye, Poltergeist. See if we can get some levels out of that. Yeah, we can. The Dunsparce. Do we have actually anything great against the Dunsparce? I don't think we really do. Not really. I mean, it might have ground moves, so we could just switch to, like, Dung Master here. Just for fun. All right, Dung Master. We need your assistance. Hey, Annie, welcome in. No worries about being late. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. We're beating wild creatures to make our domestic gladiators more tough. That's basically the goal of all of Pokemon. Extra sensory? Roost first turn is really hilarious. He outspeeds though, which is kind of not super inspiring here. Is he gonna use just Roost over and over? That's pain. Why must you just slow us down? I would like levels. I just wanted a couple of levels. Theoretically, Struggle Bug I think drops speed? Or is it special attack? Try a little Struggle Bug. Yeah, special attack. That's the other one that drops speed. We doing Mudshot. Mudshot drops speed, right? I avoided the attack. I avoided the drill run. Oh, I also switched this turn on the free switch. So I deserve to get a miss and get hit an extra time. Oh, my bad. Wow. I really just want the mud shot so I can outspeed and get the flinches. Crew Drowsy, no. Dung Master, no. There we go. That hopefully is enough. I don't think it's that fast. Flinch. Drill run. It doesn't do much, but now we're asleep. Lame. I think you just, I don't think that was a typo. I think that's just a, the truth comes out now. Energy powder, heal powder. We can heal powder. Let's just wake up. Just a dose of heal powder. You don't think you've ever had sponge cake, Annie? It's delicious. I used to have a relative called Mud Bomb that had a 30% chance to lower accuracy, but it got removed. Mudshot is just better, so I can't blame them too much. I forgot about Mud Bomb, because Mud Bomb was basically the improved version of like Mud Slap, right? Flinch. Drill run. You're making me work for this Dunsparce. You better be a lot of experience with your Roost. Okay, fainted? Well, you know, use rollout. My attack stat is bad. I could have probably, but the sleep would have messed up the rollout anyway. Hey, Brad, thank you for the 5 gifted. That's very kind of you. The damage ramp would be good, but we got put to sleep too, though. Let's just heal Dung Master, and then we can just let Cosmic run wild here for a second. I would just like this item, please. You're standing like right on an item. We can actually just let Cosmic kind of just destroy this entire cliffside here. Go, Cosmic. Cosmic. Go get this Snorret. Yeah, there you go. And I can think about what we want to do next. Because Zoomer's quite low level. The rest of these probably are good enough to take on the Titan. But Zoomer, I feel like is going to be quite necessary for later. Maybe we could go do an extra, like, couple of raids just for funsies and to get some levels for Zoomer specifically. Cosmic isn't going to be super useful against the Titan, unfortunately. But Tumble should be quite good. Honestly, Tumble could be good enough that we don't really need anybody else, quite frankly, for the Titan. But I think Zoomer is going to be really good for most of this remaining part of the game. Dunkmeister got a new move. Cosmic. Go get the Bronzong. Yeah, go Cosmic. Yeah, I think, honestly, Tumble might be good enough. So let's go do some raid missions here. Or whatever we want to call it. On our way to the Great Desert. Is there any over here just on the way? We can get some extra little levels for our Zoomer. Hey, Christine, welcome in. Titan is Great Tusk, yep. Oh, the ad is over which Titan. Sorry, Annie. There's another... Does the Sandy Gas just, like, always appear as... whatchamacallit? Terrestrialized there? Okay, so that looks like a raid right over there. I'm just letting Zoomer have some fun. All right, Zoomer, let's go. Meow. Oh, the Water Terra Pokemon respawn. The same Pokemon too? Fascinating. This is Fairy type. So do we have a Poison type, or I guess we have Cosmic. Cosmic will be good enough. Challenge alone. Let's do a couple of raids, get some levels for our Azumarill, because it could be quite useful. And then from there, I think we're ready for basically Great Tusk, because Sandy Gas is going to be amazing. And then we also have our Tropius that could be quite useful. I think there's like 3 different raids here in this area. We can just do all of those. One second, I think my dogs opened the door, but it was your roommate. Good. Well, I'm glad that the dogs did not figure out how to open up the door. Although I know that your dogs are smart enough to sometimes also just do that. And we one-shot the deerling. Thank you, Cosmic. We can't catch it, though. We get the rewards either way, luckily. Okay, go catch. Give us our rewards. Yeah, and a muscle feather. And a little bit of experience candies. For Zoomer. Reminder, raid feints do not count as to deaths in the run. Yes, that is the current rule set. Although it hasn't mattered. The only feint we got is Wiglet. We actually aren't even using Wiglet anymore. Other than that, no other Pokemon have died in a raid match, which is lucky. Okay. Okay. There's one right here. We'll set this as the destination. And I will hop on right on. Let's go. I mean, no. Stonejourner is actually a pretty bad matchup for Zoomer because its physical defense is actually insane enough that it actually probably would survive some decent hits here. Woo, hello. Don't mind me. I'm just looking for a raid over here. Thank you very much. Hi, Larvesta. Pick up all of our items. Repeat ball. Ooh, hello. Woo, up. What? I bonked into something, but nothing happened. Okay. Ooh, a TM? For what? Snarl. Actually, not bad. Grass Terra. Once again, only a 1-star. I need some better star values. We can just let Santa do it, just for fun. Come on, Santa. Aw, thank you, Mally. Mally for I Heart MT. I forgot. Is it Molly or Mally? I forgot now. Ian, you might have to remind me again. I think it's Mally, right? I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Excited to see what's going on. Can't hear MT though. Can someone run me over on what we've pulled and what happened? Nothing new, unfortunately, Coles. Nothing new. I guess you can't hear me anyway. Okay, battle. Oh, you literally only have present and drill peck? Is that all that, hold on. Is that all that we learn by this level? Is that really possible? Or do we just not get something by level up? No, I don't think we've leveled up yet. Delibird. Delibird. What's my Gen 9 moveset on Delibird? I'm actually kind of surprised about that. Literally only present in drill peck? A bunch of egg moves. That's crazy. Hold on. What the heck is that? That's bogus. Luckily we have egg moves we can just teach. Why did they do that? That's insane. Add a drill peck to the level up set. Oh yeah, it was just present, right? Drill peck's a really weird thing to add. Why did they? I don't understand why they didn't just add more. If they added them as egg moves and you can teach them at any time, why not just let it learn some of the like Aurora Beam and stuff? Like, why not? Okay. Let's actually teach Santa some moves. Change moves, remember moves. No moves available. Oh, wait. I can't teach egg moves? I thought I could teach egg moves this way. I have to do it through a picnic or something? That's kind of wild. Huh, less useful than I would like. Do we actually have any good ice type TMs we haven't been able to use? Ice Fang. Acrobatics is actually quite good too. Chilling Water. Oh, Avalanche. Avalanche is pretty good though. I don't know if it's worth using for a Delibird. Then again, I don't think anything else can learn it at the moment. Oh, I forgot we have Shadow Ball. Ooh. It's quite good. Okay. Ice Fang? Is that what you're asking about, Zaza? I'm not sure what you're referencing there. Not on the team, and when I saw the box, I didn't see myself. You're in the box, Coles. You're just sorted into the bottom row of the box, so I can keep you ready for the next battle. I don't want you to over level. Is the only reason you're not in the ice magnets. And yeah, I'm not sure. Sometimes my way of pronouncing things is a little silly. Do we want to teach Shadow Ball to something? Honestly, I could see that being quite good on several different Pokemon here. Let me actually go through this, because Dung Master can learn that, Cosmic can learn it. And also, well, Phantom Force is actually better probably anyway. We could teach it over Mystical Fire, since Lava Plume does do more damage. Or we could add it in place of Rollout probably for Dung Master. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty useful. Maybe let's do that for Dung Master. Shadow Ball. Dung Master. I think in the place of Rollout. I think that's just a really good move to have with the Psychic Gym coming up. I don't think there was anything else I was super impressed by. I mean, I can't believe that Tropius can't learn Acrobatics. That'd be really nice. We'll teach Avalanche to Delibird. We might as well. There you go, Santa. Okay. I think from there I'm pretty happy. Reflect could be also kind of useful, but wait, Delibird can learn Gunk Shot? What? That's unexpected. And we have 5 uses of Terra Blast. That's crazy. Ooh. That's actually not bad. That's not bad to have that many. I know that we talked about using that on several different Pokemon. Okay. We got to head toward Great Tusk. I think there was one more over here. So this will be our next destination. I'll just fly here. Might be actually quicker than running. Delibird learning drill pack by level up was a Gen 7 change. Interesting, Annie. May I suggest a mirror herb before you do egg moves, or you will be confused for life, MT? Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Use me for egg moves. Egg moves are through the picnic, and when you forget them for good. A mirror herb is not consumed when the move is taught. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think we're fine enough with Avalanche on Delibird. I think that's like as good as many of the other moves that it learns. And move info above from me and Annie. That's very helpful, Cosmic. Thank you so much. Okay, there's Great Tusk over there. So we need to go up there, but first let's go do one more raid to get some levels for our guy. Ooh, hello. Big bird. Oh, there's a trainer. Okay. Is this a... This is a regular trainer. I think we could take a regular trainer. We'll lead with Zoomer. We might need to switch. What's this trainer's level? Does anybody have any reference points to what level this trainer may be? Let's see. Scarlet trainers. We have a list of trainers. Sato Desert trainer battles. I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, nothing looks terribly strong here. I really want Zoomer to get some experience here. Nothing looks terribly strong in this area. Santa can learn quick attack through egg move by Typhlosion. Not just Typhlosion, but including Typhlosion. So if you have a mirror herb, I can tutor them once I get a plane ticket from Johto. I'm sorry, Zaza, I have two different chats going on, so I don't always catch your message immediately, but please do not spam. Can we get an Onyx? No, unfortunately we cannot. We can only use Pokemon we pull from real life TCG matches here. I don't think Grimer one-shots us, but Grimer could do some decent damage. Oh, and it dodges the Aqua Tail. Minimize is very rude, Grimer. Very rude. Okay. If you have a Pokemon that learns Quick Attack, they should be able to help teach it too. I don't know if we'll be in that much need for Quick Attack on Santa. I'm actually not too unhappy with the set it already has. That's literally it. That wasn't much. To the raid. Ooh, piece of candy. A Stardust, actually. Another shiny Stardust. I'm making money. Okay. This I believe is fighting type. Yeah, fighting type. Okay. Sure. We'll use our guy 2-star raid. This should get us more candies, and then we'll just max out candies. Onyx isn't even in this game? Oh, really? The rules are in the description, Zaza, for reference. I would suggest beating trainers in this area because the guy who rewards you for beating trainers in this area gives you Earthquake. Ooh, that's really nice. That's actually totally worth a little side quest to do. Try Pokemon Quest. What is Pokemon Quest? That feels familiar. I don't know if I've played it before. Pokemon Quest? Pokemon Quest. Oh, it's like a... Yeah, okay. It's the little Cubey Pokemon. I have seen this. I've never played it. That would be fun to do at some point. I agree. I agree with Mally. It has Onyx. I mean, that's a lot of fun. A rollout. Oh no, if only I wasn't gonna KO you this turn. Except to avoid my attack. It still hits a rollout even though it's out of HP. See, that's just rude. Wait, what? are you talking about here? That was out of HP. Oh, Scarlet, you goofy game. Team 149 instead of Team 26 in this game. I really do think Earthquake could be amazing. I think we actually technically have a Pineco card somewhere. I'm not too worried about using a Pineco though. Pineco. Okay, there's some decent candies. All right, let's use a bunch of candies on our Zoomer. We can actually do some battling too. It could be nice. Hard trainers are hard not because of the level, but because of their Pokemon either being a stronger species or moves and held items. They're also higher level though, aren't they? I thought they were. Okay. Let's use some candies for Zoomer. Zoomer needs as much experience as we can get, basically, because it's way behind on level. 33, nice. That's all we have right now. Muscle Feather we can use on Zoomer. Resist Feather is special defense, or regular defense. Okay. We use one on Zoomer. We can actually use one on Cosmic probably too. Clever Feather is special defense. We'll use that on Zoomer. We got to get some sort of EVs going. Health Feather, one for Zoomer. We'll give one also to Dungmaster, sure. Okay. We have 2 rare candies. We don't really want to use those yet. I do think... Do we have some people here that could use... Some Pokemon that could use Earthquake quite well? Let's see what we got here. I mean, we got the Rock. Silly Sparta could use it. Breloom could use it, although Breloom might not be a super useful Pokemon for a little bit. Actually, sadly, not many besides that you could use Earthquake very well. That's a little unfortunate. I think we still want it, but that's kind of crazy. There's a TM right there. Acid Spray. So we're pretty underleveled with Zoomer specifically, but if we just lead with our Bramblegast, I think we're kind of fine. Because we got Tumble, we got Banana Dana as well, Santa, which will be mostly immune to what we're going to be worried about getting thrown at us here. I think we're actually going to be just fine. Maybe I'm overconfident. What's our little Terastallized friend here? It doesn't exist. Huh. There's another trainer. Let's let Zoomer get this one. Ooh, wait, a thingy. A Cacnea item, okay. Fight me. Fight me, random man. Okay, Eevee and Pikachu, IRL and Ian has completed it. Mally, very nice. Very, very nice. Strong trainers are kind of like an armored version of standard trainers in the old games because they have similar teams and stuff to enhance. Oh, smaller teams, but stuff to enhance their power. I like that. A very cool methodology. I think we just play rough. Ace. Very little damage, actually. And we one-shot. Standard trainers in this game are like low-tier trainers in the old games, though I guess their movesets are better because learn sets became better as time passed. Yeah, that's like a big improvement, right, over time? That's crazy how little damage they do, though. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Yeah, we might just... I feel crazy, but, I mean, we shouldn't have any issues. Our matchup is kind of perfect with Bramblegast. So, like, I'm not too worried. I'm gonna knock out a Donphan just for experience. I'm sorry, poor little elephant family. I don't mean to do this, but I need the experience. And Donphans can be better experience than most things in this area, and I can knock it out in one. Ooh, no, I can't. Oh, it has Sturdy. Mally's playing Pokemon Quest on the iPad. Very nice. Seems like a lot of fun. It seems very, very cute. We actually don't have a lot of move uses on Zoomer. That could be a problem in the future. Oh, good saying Phoebe, the dog, decided that when I let her in, it was instead of cuddling like normal on the couch while I work on stuff and do streams, she wanted to eat my hands and fight me. That is kind of Phoebe's experience, general like vibe all the time. She will chomp and fight, but she does it in the most adorable way. Go, my child, destroy everything. We're about to get level, 35 on Banana Dana. We love that. All right. I think that we just try this because we quite frankly have a perfect matchup with Tumble, and I think it'll just be kind of easy. As long as we have enough healing items and stuff, which we have plenty of, I don't see much that could be an issue here. I think all we need is Tumble. Excuse me, I'm getting swarmed by birds. All right. Let's do, ooh, there's an item. How do I trigger? Fight with me. There we go. Phoebe your dog, or do you just have a really kinky partner? Is crazy. You need to bring over Archer MT so that Phoebe can play with someone her own amount of energy. I mean, Archer is her amount of energy. Archer is just very silly. We basically have assumed at this point that he has the doggy version of autism because he has a very hard time socializing with other dogs and feeling comfortable in other places, and he's just a big baby all the time, and he feels uncomfortable in a lot of new places. And he is very sweet, but he also just doesn't know how to socialize. It's an unfortunate problem. Okay. Probably actually Giga Drain doesn't. What does Great Tusk's defense stats look like, actually? Great Tusk. Info. Ground of Fighting. Yeah, special defenses are awful. Let's go with Giga Drain. Oh, it does have knockoff. Oh! That actually does a massive amount of damage. I did not think knockoff would do that much. Wow, the fact that it can like do that much is crazy. I thought it would be like a 2-hit, not an almost one-shot. That's wild. Who, buddy? Knockoff actually a much bigger problem than I expected. If it goes for something else, we just kind of beat it here. But the knockoff is actually, yeah, there we go, rapid spin. That's what I was assuming. I didn't think the Titans had good AI, so it's kind of just picking random. Woo! It's a little spicy. There we go, trigger the second phase. Great Tusk is like right on. Yeah, basically the stats. That makes a lot of sense. High attack, defense, HP, but low special. Find the Quaking Earth Titan. I'd like to heal Tumble real quick. Wow, that knockoff is like actually terrifying. Oh, it's over there. There's so many little items over here. Okay. We will have a teammate here, so maybe if the teammate helps us out a little bit. Do I have any X items? I think that we were saying we're not going to use X items, but we haven't actually had the chance yet. Hey, Ashvay, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. You're lucky you don't have an item on Tumble. It would increase the damage. Also, you're back? Yeah, I'm surprised it did that much damage without an item. Knockoff removes an item, it basically crits. Yeah, that's rough. Still good. Good. The fact that I come into chat and it's the first thing I see typed is hilarious. Yeah, and he was saying if you took Rhydon, replace the rock type with fighting, and added power creep along with more base stats, you'd get Great Tusk. Yeah, it's basically just power creeped to the moon. What can we do here? So I have an X defense. I have not been having to use them until this point. I genuinely might need to use it just to even win this battle right now. My plan was not to use them. I think we got to do it. I think I have to X defense to... Also, did Calyx knockoff as a roll to KO without a crit? Be careful. Yeah, do we allow X items or not? It has never come up until now. Should we allow them or not? Because that will make this super safe. Otherwise, we could go for the roll and just see how it goes. Although Delibird might be able to... We'll put it to a vote. X items or no in the chat. What do you guys think? You're charging your Nintendo Switch so I can evolve more Pokemon at once. I'm Pokemon Quest. Very smart. You just got off a 14-hour shift, Colton? Or Ballin? Yeah, make sure you get some sleep. Take care of yourself. That's a lot of work. Thank you so much, Ballin. You're amazing, as always. So probably not. Yeah, no. No X items? I kind of agree, Annie. Annie Ketz. Hey, can I get a shout out? Sure thing. Welcome in. X items would be useful. They would. Personally, no X items. Yeah, okay. I don't think do I have any Pokemon that could like set up any statuses? Not really. I mean, Dugmaster could get a speed drop, which actually would be quite nice. It might not attack me this turn. I could also sack something, either Santa or Banana Dana. Tumble is useful for the next gym. However, not really useful. It's like okay useful for some of the rest of the game. It's kind of hit and miss. Because there's a chance it doesn't attack us. Ooh, what do we do here? Zoomer has a good matchup. Zoomer's also pretty low leveled. It resists almost everything though that it can do. Ooh, okay. Knockoff will KO this turn on Tumble. Yeah, it will KO this turn, and I think it outspeeds because the speed is actually pretty decent, which is surprising. It has a 50-50 to even attack us. Yeah, I'm gonna actually swap to Banana Dana. If we take a big hit on Banana Dana, we could have an issue. Ooh, a burn would actually like really save us, Scovillain. If you can hit a burn, I would actually love that. All right, Banana Dana, be tough. Going for Brick Break on Scovillain. Okay, we're safe. Then Scary Face. Yes, thank you so much, Scovillain. That's fantastic. Arvin actually coming through with some serious help now. Let's Magical Leaf this Great Tusk. Ooh, it outspeeds with the Razor Leaf. I can hit a Magical Leaf. There goes Scovillain. Okay. We still are slower after the... That's crazy that we're slower after that speed drop. No, we're faster. We're faster. Okay. I don't know why we went second there. Oh, okay. That's actually not bad at all. Awesome. We might be able to get some actually good stuff going here. Rapid Spin. Okay. Banana Dana might be our solution here. We could heal with a Hyper Potion. Let's go ahead and do that. That is allowed. Just no X items. Banana Dana actually might be putting in the work here. Rapid Spin. We'll take that. Speed Rose. That's fine. I can actually take a couple of hits from you. There's the Brick Break. Not a huge deal. We can get an attack in. I think Banana Dana just wins. I thought that this would really do some serious damage to us. But the fact that he went for Arven first actually saved us so much. I wasn't planning to sack Tropius. Tropius might actually be able to do it on its own, though. Because Tropius also has very good typing here. Ooh. That was a crit. I'll heal again for good measure. If he doesn't crit, we can take 2. Maybe even if he crits, we can take 2. I'm not sure. If there's only 1 crit and then 1 regular hit, I think we do survive. But not by much. Rapid spin. Speed Rose. Magical Leaf. Super effective. 1 more heal, and I think we just win with Banana Dana. Nice. Good stuff, Banana Dana. I'm really impressed with Royal Pear here. Royal Pear has pretty bad stats, I think. I think we got a really bad nature for Banana Dana. But even with that, we are taking some serious hits. With how Tumble really took damage from the knockoff, I thought we'd be in trouble. Cool. We'll take it. We'll take it. Banana Dana. Actually goated. Azumarill takes. Yeah, Azumarill probably would have done fine too. I expected to sack Tropius. Tropius just handled it. Real cheese strats. Some team never change. 100% cheese strats. I'm going in under leveled. I'm going to allow cheese strats. Rain Dance. No Rain Dance. It hurts our fire types too badly in battle. You might be deaf, but you're juggling 2 streams, Coles. Well, I am glad that you're here. Is Gardevoir still good on this in this gen, or should I get Armarouge? Armarouge is fantastic. Are both Gardevoir and Gallade available in this? I actually don't know if it's only Gardevoir. The fire type's generally really useful in this gen, it seems like, kind of across the board. Except for the water gem, I think it's kind of been insanely good. Yeah, honestly, except for the water gem, fire just really crushes this gen. Yeah, Armarouge has really good typing for this gen. They're both in it. Okay, that's cool. We haven't actually pulled either of them in the card pulls. Hey, Shadow Gaming, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. You got a Machop from your stew? Very nice. I like Machop. I like the whole Machop line. Pikachu should get out of his Pokeball because I literally just almost lost, but somehow I won by the way. My Nintendo Switch is still dead. Oh no! All right, we got our herb with Arven. A new herb for the puppers. We must heal his puppers. Perks you right up. Let's go make some. Yeah, yeah. Watch ya. That's Arven's cooking sounds, I guess. He's like got Link over here. Hi-ya. I had a Gallade in my previous regulation team with Wide Guard. It was fun. Very nice. And another Titan badge. We love it. There we go. Path of Legends. We got another badge. I think we only got 1 more left of the Legends at this point. I think it's just Tatsugiri is the last legend. Cool. We're almost done with the Legends. That's crazy. Sandwich? Would you like a sandwich? I'll share. Good old Koraidon. I can't use them in battle. We never pulled a Koraidon card, did we? The only card I have actually in my collection is a Miraidon, not Koraidon. What gym are you on, MT? We're headed toward Tulip, the Psychic Gym in Alfornada City. I think we only have 2 left. Tulip and Grusha. And we're going to be headed there probably right about now. We got to fix our team back up for the typing matchup. How is his puppers? Koraidon? Oh yeah! We'll glide. I actually have not been able to glide before in this game. This is farther than I've ever made it at this point. Mental block? What do you mean? Psychological trauma? Not Arvin just dumping information about psychological trauma in the middle of a Pokemon game. Not like effects has to be immediate either. I'm sure it's gonna be okay. I believe in Mastiff. He's gonna get all better. It's just gotta be. One more herb. Let's go. Although that's gonna be, I think, near the end of the game. Actually, like right before the last team star, because it's level 57 roughly. That's crazy. Seda, hello. Jump in the air, you should press the B button again, you should glide now. Cool. Let's test it out. Just for fun. There we go. Nice. We can fly. Oh. Oh, we fly. Look at that. We can kind of glide. Okay, let's put together our next team because we got to go straight to Alfrenata City. And we're gonna have to fight Nemona and then Tulip basically right in a row. And our level cap is 43 for Nemona's battle. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay, so we can bring Coles back in place of probably Santa. Yeah, probably Santa's not great here. We also have Kathy that we would probably put in the place of Banana Dana. Because quite frankly, that's going to be just significantly better for this matchup. Cosmic's going to be great. Dung Master could be quite useful. Yeah, and Tumble. Okay, I think we're happy with this. We have a few Pokemon still a little under-leveled, but without free rare candies, not a ton we can do about that except for maybe a few more raid battles. So let's go ahead and head over to where we need to go first, which is Alfrenata City, which is where? Who knows? Nope, not there. Alfrenata City. Vincia. Where, oh where am I expected to go? Ah, there we go, right here. It's actually right by Victory Road, that's interesting. What's the easiest way to get here? It looks like here we go south. Right? Oops. Yeah, okay. So let's go there and go south. Boop. Fly here. Let's go. Hey, Dazed. Welcome in. Titan Tatsu and Dondozo fight left for Titans. Is it a pretty tough fight? I actually don't know it. Gen 9 having type specialists for like all of the types means you can leverage the good matchups of types to the fullest, and Fire Psychic has a lot to hit super effectively. Yeah, it's a really good type combo for this game. If you want the easy level up route, let me know, MT. Outside of just doing raids ourselves, I kind of want to do the leveling up on stream as much as I can, so we have the complete storyline. Yeah, Zoomer's gonna be quite under-leveled here. It's not gonna be super useful for a moment, but it's gonna be quite good starting after Tulip, because Grusha, it's gonna crush. Ortega, Airy, and then all of Elite Four, or most of the Elite Four, it's going to do quite good. Cosmic being a little underleveled is a little worrying. We need to head south, huh? We need to head this way, actually. Let's go! Oh, a little tiny Capsicid. I don't want to do too much leveling. I don't want to over level, but I do think that we could do a little bit of training. If we run into a couple of very low level trainers just to get a little bit more. Ooh, experience candy. I like a piece of candy. I mean, we could let Cosmic just take one battle here and just move Coles to the box. Coles is the only one at level cap right now. Move Coles to the box again real quick. We also have Sarah. Actually, Sarah's very good into this gym too. Frankly, probably actually better than Dungmaster. We actually might leave Dungmaster and take Sarah. Because going into Psychic type and Ice type, I mean, Psychic type is fine for Dungmaster, but like, we're really good against it with Sarah here. That might be the move. In that place, Cosmic and Zoomer are really the only ones that are under leveled for what we're using. That's actually not too bad. Let's take one battle here. And then I'll use that candy for Zoomer to try to get Zoomer caught up here. And then we just go into the battles, I think. I think I'm happy enough with that. I appreciate Cole still being in chat despite not being able to hear what's going on. Yeah, that's very awesome. That's a level 15 Meowth. Oh, Meowth. A single fake out. How rude. Meowth gone. So I go, the levels appear very legit. I give you good price for me being out in stream as payment. I mean, I don't think that's necessary. I think we're actually fine enough. Here, well, I need to go this way, right? This is the way. I've been seeing that meme resurfacing recently all of a sudden, and it really surprises me that is still out in the zeitgeist somewhere. I mean, you can just let Cosmic wreak havoc on these Skidoos for fun. We could fight a trainer. They're so low levels, honestly, not even worth it. Even that training is not even worth it. Come back, Cosmic. Okay. We are going the right way, right? Because can I get through here? I'm assuming so. Hey, an item. Should get this item first. Revive. Okay. Can I go through here? I'm assuming I can. Seems fine. Boing. Boing. Ooh, an item. Ooh, a piece of candy. Oh, there's our toxicity. Toxtricity. We could get that. Technically, it's the other form, I think, that we have. Isn't there two different colors of that one? Your future is hazy. I mean, I do kind of need a level. Oh, hello, little guy. What's your level? Oh, 39. Okay. This could be decent experience, and I kind of do want to test this battle. Test my future in this cave? Scientists? You're very imposing. I don't like that. You're kind of spooky. All right, what level are we working with here? Yeah, 39. Okay. That's what I was expecting. Let's Calm Mind. Electro Ball. Does outspeed, but probably not by a ton. Yeah, that's not too bad. Calm Mind. And now we crush. It's Lava Plume. Light Screen? That's rude. I should have used Psyshock then. Boom. Actually, we're still pretty good. Still pretty good. We'll use Psyshock then. Magnet Rise. Hilarious. This is the way Mando at some point a while ago. Next thing's properly leveled. I very much appreciate that he's properly leveled. We need the experience. But only a little bit. Only like probably one trainer's worth, probably. Oh, that's literally all he had is just one electrode. It is weird how many trainers have such small teams. I mean, a lot of Gen 1 trainers are kind of repetitive. They have like the same Pokemon a billion times. But it's not very common you have a trainer with only one Pokemon in the Gen 1 games. I don't think. They exist, but they're actually kind of more of a rarity. Oh, there's Houndoom. A great ball, okay. Oh, my nose is really itchy today. I don't know why. My allergies must be kicking in. Okay, ooh! There's Gabite. I think I'm headed the right direction. Seems like it. Boing. Okay. He's gonna immediately come try to start something, huh? Hariyama? You wanna fight, bud? You have a bad matchup here. Psyshock. Mew, 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 mew. Belly drum. It failed. You fool. Goodbye, Hariyama. You want to fight? I'll fight you. Victory Road has a trainer with a level 5 Meowth, and then the other trainer has an on-level Ceruledge. That's crazy. That doesn't seem like it should be the way. Boing. Boing. Are we still going the right way here? I'm assuming so. Where does this cave go? I'm a little confused by where we're going, but you know, I like the spirit of it. Let's heal Cosmic, so we're healed up as much as possible. Kathy's already at level cap now. Let's move Kathy to the boxes, because we do want Kathy for the Psychic Gym. And also probably to battle Nimona coming up. So our team right now, let's put them together here. These three are already at level cap. And we have to have 3 more, which will probably be Tumble, Cosmic, and Zoomer. We might as well level some other guys, because it doesn't hurt us to get some levels otherwise. Honestly, Banana Dana, welcome back to the team. Casually missing the form of toxicity and used twice is hilarious. I mean, I haven't really gone for it, because, like, I guess toxicity is not nice against Ortega. But it's not a super big help into the Elite Four. I mean, we got Larry. It's actually decent for Larry. Are we allowed to swap our team with the PC in between Elite Four battles? That's actually a question I have not looked into for this game specifically. Okay, Luxray might have a Dark type move. I don't expect it to really one-shot, even if it does, because it's not stab. Volt Switch, okay. This is your only Pokemon, though. Okay, bye, Luxray. Give me your experience, Luxray. Thank you. We want some extra levels for Cosmic. There we go. Good stuff. Give me my levels. Okay. Let's do some moving here. Say Tumble is probably going to come with us to the Psychic Gym. And Cosmic's now level 40, which is nice. We have Pudding still hanging out with us, which is crazy. I mean, by the time we get to Elite Four, besides Larry, Goomba does get better again. Man. Maybe I do need... Maybe I do need to catch a Toxtricity. That might be necessary, actually. Alright. I probably should. Okay, let's keep an eye out. Where is Toxtricity? Right there. We actually might want this for Larry specifically, because it actually will do quite well against his Staraptor. And Altaria, actually. This is not a bad matchup at all going into this one. Okay. I don't want to KO it. I don't think I will with either Mystical Fire or Lava Plume. Let's just go with a Mystical Fire here. Couldn't move. Let's just do a little bit of damage. Yeah, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Special attack drop. Let's go ahead and catch this. We'll use an Ultra Ball. Sure. All right, we got our Toxtricity. Nice. Okay, that's going to be specifically for Larry. Yes, if I remember correctly, for the swapping, we're allowed to do that. Yes, perfect. Air Slash for Tropius in the place of Whirlwind. Absolutely. Gotta go, Cosmic. Have a wonderful evening. Because I believe it's evening for you over there. Hey, Buborna? Bubble Berna? I don't know why I say that username. What's your favorite Pokemon? Today I will say that my favorite Pokemon is specifically Blaziken. I like the flaming chicken. I like the spicy chicken. We need a name for Toxtricity though. Hey, Zopetus! Welcome in, Zopetus. I don't think I've given a name for you yet. Would you like to be this Toxtricity? Because I need a name right now, and you entered right on time. White Guard block spread moves like Earthquake, which works in singles, but you should probably replace it on Tropius. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be running Tropius in the Elite Four anyway. It has a really bad matchup against Poppy and Larry. And quite frankly, probably even Greta. Not a very good matchup, so I probably won't be running it. It'd be great. Fantastic. Zopetus, welcome to the team. Oh, I need to name it here. Oh no! Hold on. Hold on, I gotta go back and name it. I gotta go back and name it. That's Zopetus. I hit B too many times. Check summary. Change nickname. Zopetus. Hey, Brad, thank you so much for the gifted. That's very kind of you. There we go. Zopetus. There we go. I think I got that right. Yes. Okay, awesome. Fantastic. So Zopetus, you're going to be mostly useful for the Elite Four coming up. Pretty, unfortunately, bad matchup for this next gym, but you will be very useful for later. Okay. We do still want a couple of levels for Cosmic, so I will fight some stuff as it comes up here. Whoop. Whoa. Well, right on. Get it together, man. Okay. If you look for Indeedee in a Terra Rage, you can have her hidden ability in the 5-star, I think. Yeah, that's actually really good for the Elite Four, probably. I don't know what the levels the 5-star raids are, but it probably would be very useful in the last battles. Rare Bone. Okay, this looks like the way out. There is a trainer here. We're pretty decent health. Ooh, it's a Black Text trainer. Is this one scary? Is she spoopy? Maybe I avoid her. Or after the main story? Ah. Is this trainer too spooky, we think? I think it might be too spooky, right? I like the idea of getting the level. But I think she might be a little too scary. Oop. Let's see. Back with Spaghetti. I love it. I'll let you decide, Cosmic. There's a Black Text trainer right here at the end of the cave. I feel like it might be a little too intense for us to take on reliably. You'd be the one at risk, so I want you to give the final say. Should she use this Hippowdon on this one? Ooh, that's actually a pretty rough matchup for us. Probably too scary. Yeah, Hippowdon is a really bad matchup for Cosmic. Quite frankly, it's a bad matchup for most of what we have, except maybe Zoomer, but Zoomer's a little underleveled. I think we gotta pass on that one. Yeah. She'd be too scary. But we could probably face this guy. Let's go heal first. He's probably much less scary. Because without the bad matchup, I'm not so scared. Because we do want like one more battle, and then I think we're in the range of what we want for Nemona. We can technically have a level cap of 45 for Tulip. Are there any trainer battles for this gym? I would assume so. Spaghetti sounds good, Brad. Well, we got to ship you some digital spaghetti. Okay, let's take this battle, because I do need a little bit of experience. And then we will head to fight Nemona, I think. Unity can be found around the fighting team star member. Ooh, okay. That's good to know. That's like really late in the game. That's literally the last thing before Elite Four, I think. But we can make that happen for sure. Revaroom. Okay, Revaroom is actually like totally fine here. Let's go with Lava Plume. Poison Jab. Not too bad. The poison immediately is rough. Lava Plume. What kind of damage are you doing here? Yeah, one shot. Good job, Cosmic. That Revaroom doesn't stand a chance. Okay. Let's just head to Nemona. I think that we're fine enough here in level. I will probably give... I think there was an extra candy that we can give to Cosmic. Oh, it's just a small. Okay, well, we'll still get a little closer to the level up we want. We have rare candies, so we haven't used because I'm trying to wait as long as possible to use them. There's Gothitelle or Gotharita or whatever. We cannot use that, unfortunately. Not sure, is Dendra doing some dance thing for the gym challenge, if I remember right? Minigame interspersed by 2 trainers. Okay. So actually, we'll be right the level we want, I think, after 2 trainers. If we go in level 43 to the Nemona battle, and then 2 trainers, that puts us right around 44 to 45, which is what we want. Okay. So let's get our team put together here. All right, so we got Tumble in place of Dungmaster. We've got Sarah in place of The Rock. We got Coles in place of Banana Dana. And probably Kathy in place of Zopitas here for now, but Zopitas will be making a return for sure. Zoomer's the only one that's really underleveled, but we'll just do this so it can get experience. This is going to be really useful for the next battles. And quite frankly, against Sliggoo, it's a really good matchup. Actually, it's a good matchup for everything except for Palmot. Oh, and Masquerada as well, actually. It's actually not that great of a matchup into this gym at all. Frankly, is Nemona mostly a physical attacker, right? Tulip is mostly a special attacker. I actually don't know what would be best here. We just can't really use Zoomer, but Zoomer needs the experience and nothing else really works as well. I mean, we could just bring Nala. Let's just bring Nala. It's a little safer. Zoomer, we really need you for the next battles after Tulip, because Grusha, Ortega, Tatsugiri, and Eri are all going to be, and Rika even, are all going to be crushed with a really strong Azumarill. Nala will be slightly more useful in this section. Okay. Cool. We're just prepping for the gym, Coles, after Tusk there. Ooh, we could teach Thunderfang. Is that actually useful here? Not really, actually. What else we got? Facade is quite good. What else is really good here? Shadow Claw is quite good, but we learned Shadow Claw already, I think. Didn't we? We should have. Leech Life, actually very good. Because Leech Life is 80 base power now, right? Okay. Nothing can learn Gunk Shot. Terra Blast is pretty fun. But I think everything's covered as much as we want as far as moves, as far like for the Terra. Let's actually go to our team here. Let's check on everybody's, specifically Mimikyu, I think's moveset here, because we have Pounce. Did we not learn Shadow Claw? Yeah, we didn't learn Shadow Claw. Must have happened when we were doing some battling in the overworld. I kind of think we switched Pounce for... unless we have anything else good. Pounce could be Leech Life. Because that lowers speed. But Leech Life is going to be just stronger. I think we do that. Let's teach Leech Life. Because that's going to be really useful coming up here. Use this item for Mimikyu. In place of Pounce. Yes. Okay. Leech Life. Okay. Besides that, I mean, Facade is just going to be probably quite good for Pyroar here. Right? So we have Hyper Beam. But Facade is actually going to be just as good. How's our stats spread looking like? Oh, our special attack is much higher. That is the usefulness of Hyper Beam. Although Workup kind of helps with that. Maybe it's not actually super great for that. Can learn Swift instead of Hyper Beam. It's probably actually better in the long run. I don't know. Do we go Hyper Beam strats? I don't get to use Hyper Beam very often, so I'm kind of tempted to just stick with it. Okay. Let's go. Time for the gym. The Glow Up Leech Life is still insane to me as a Gen 1 player, right? Leech Life was meant to be a terrible move, I thought. Draining Kiss for Shadow Sneak? We could for now, actually. That's a good point, Cosmic. For the Psychic Gym specifically, that does make sense. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Remember move. We also have Hone Claws. Shadow Sneak, yes. Place of Draining Kiss, but we will get Draining Kiss back. Shadow Sneak has priority, yeah. And it's super effective, which is nice for this gym. Cool. Okay, we actually need to not have Cosmic up front because Lycanroc. Let's actually place Tumble in our first position here for Lycanroc. Okay. Let's do this. There's the gym right there. Let all the textures pop into place. There he goes. Okay. Let's actually save as well, just in case something goes wrong here, because we've done a lot of prep. And then we're about to have several major battles here in a row. Okay. Let's do this. Nimona's probably right here. There she is. That's on badge number 6. Not even a 10th of the trainers take on the gyms to get this far, you know? Really? Not even a 10th? That's crazy. Thanks. The gym, huh? Come on, you know the gym by now. Oh, it's a mandatory battle. Sometimes it lets you choose. Pneumonia. That's really funny, actually. Just in case you need to take a KO and it's stab. Yeah, nice. Also, physical and Mimikyu has a bad special stat attack. Yeah, it does. It does indeed. Pre-gym warming up should do you good. All right, let's have a fruitful battle. Let's go. Okay, if she switches into Sliggoo, we might want to switch, but Palmot I think will actually be quite good with Tumble. I think she goes Slick U after Lycanroc, though. That's my guess. I'll have to do a manual switch at that point. Got you 6 badges. I gotta remember I can't switch on the free turns to switch, because I cannot turn those off. Okay, Lycanroc is bad at special defense. Oh, it's about the same, actually. In that case, I will go with Bullet Seed, although it does have speed, probably. Ooh, it has Crunch! Bullet Seed. As long as we get a 3-hit, we just KO this thing. Oh, we didn't even get a 3-hit. Good golly. Okay, ooh. Okay, what do I do here? Crunch is actually doing enough damage to be a problem. It will crunch again, though. And it doesn't have much to follow that up against Mimikyu. So that might be a good switch here. Let's take a switch to Sarah. Swap in. There we go. Alright, Sarah, because I could heal there, but I think the crunch is just asking for a problem. I went for Rock Slide. Why did I go for Rock Slide? That would have been a silly mistake. Okay. Well, we will just go ahead and use Shadow Claw or Shadow Sneak. I don't think Shadow Sneak KOs here. We got the Quick Claw. Quick Claw proc. Let's go. That probably KOs, though. Yep. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Mimikyu being special, but in defense made me laugh. That's all. I don't know why. Okay, we can't switch. Palma is actually a perfect... Well, not perfect, because Spark will still do some damage. But it can't do a ton. I could set up Light Screen. That wouldn't really help us too much. Do we take a switch here, or do we just attack with Shadow Claw? I think we just attack. Thunder Wave is a little obnoxious. We didn't outspeed anyway. Come on, Sarah. There's the Shadow Claw. How we doing? Not bad. I'll Leech Life once and then Shadow Claw again. There's the Spark. Decentish damage, actually. Ooh, that might not have done enough. We'll see. Give me some health back. And then I will Shadow Claw one more time. That maybe knocks out. Woo! That was a little spicy. There it is. Okay. Fortunately, we have to switch here, and that's not great for us as far as things go. However, we have a couple of options to do here. I think that Coles might be a decent option here. We need to take a switch. Yeah, Coles is actually a decent option here. Let's go to Coles. With that Eviolite. Love it. Remember, you're in the Rain MT. Yeah. I don't really want to use any of the fire types here, especially because it also has Water Pulse. I think we kind of just tank these hits, though. Yeah, we do. Flash Cannon or Discharge? Discharge does slightly more, I think. What is the... Oh, no, they're the same. They're the same. It resists Discharge, but not Flash Cannon. Let's go Flash Cannon, then. Had to do some mental math there. Mental gymnastics to figure out what I should do. Ooh, nice. A crit. That makes it a 2-hit. Yaskarada doesn't do a ton to us. Flower Trick could hurt pretty badly. We resist... The Steel still resists grass, right? Hold up. Hold up. Defensive properties, it resists grass. Yeah, so we resist everything, actually, with Coles that Nomona can throw at us for the rest of the match here. So... Hold on. Do we Terastallize as... Yeah, we're Electric Terra. Steel Terra actually would be really nice right here. That's not the case, however. All right, let's just flash cannon. I think we have to ride with Coles. Was the rain gone? Hey, Casual Gaming, welcome in. Mona's about to send in Masquerada. I can't switch. However, I think I might just stay in. Because even with the crits, our defenses are going to be decent, and we resist everything that Masquerada can throw at us. So I think we're pretty safe. I will probably heal just to test the waters here. See what kind of damage we're dealing with. But I think we resist. Yeah, battle before the Psychic Gym. We're about to fight the Psychic Gym, and then probably immediately after, we head to Grusha's city again and go directly into the next gym battle, pretty much. Yeah, Flower Trick will crit. We will resist, though. I don't think it has a dark move here. I think it only has Slash, Quick Attack, Flower Trick. I don't think it has a dark move for this battle, according to my guide. So I don't think it can do much. I don't know if crits bypass Eviolite. Ooh. That's actually an interesting thing. I did not think about that. I figured that it would work. Oh, yeah, that's actually nothing. I don't think it goes around Eviolite. That's crazy. Cool. Coles is just a beastly tank. Like, we could take 3 of those, even high rolls crits, and be totally safe. That's wild. Well, without Eviolite it would be rough. Yeah, without Eviolite it would be rough. I'm gonna chance the Flower Trick. I really don't think there's any way this KOs because we're not, like, 2'd at half. Yeah. And those are crits, so obviously it can't do much more than that, even with high roll. We can Thunder Wave here to get the speed drop as well as inconsistent turns. We can have a chance to heal. And then we just Flash Cannon. I think that's all she wrote. Easy as pie. Let's do it. Heal. I must heal. Crits don't bypass Eviolite. Yeah, apparently not. Eviolite's really strong. It's crazy how good that item is. It really makes Coles probably better than Magnezone. What's the stat difference? Someone want to do the calcs there? Is Magneton with Eviolite a better stat total and just like kind of really reliable team member for Nuzlocking rather than Magnezone? I know we won't hit nearly as hard, but the defense boosts have got to be significant. Okay, we just win here. Magneton is always better in my opinion. I love Magneton, to be fair. Magneton has higher special attack and can hold leftovers, but I don't know. Yeah, the ground weakness specifically, I feel like really holds back the Magneton line as far as being like from being amazing. But having Eviolite feels like it helps with that significantly. When Magnezone wouldn't get that, I don't know. I don't know. That's an L for me. It's crazy that she says that. Take those L's, Nimona. If Magnezone got Levitate, it'd be OU. Yeah, if Magnezone got Levitate, it would be insanely good. And the only reason they don't give it to it is because they don't want it to be that good. That's got to be the only reason. Because, like, it levitates. All of that line levitates. So, like, why it doesn't get that, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, we're slightly below level we want to be technically for the gym battle. But not low enough that I have any real concerns because we have great matchups here for Tulip. So first up is going to be Farigiraf with Crunch and Zen Headbutt. For that, I do think that we just lead with Kathy here. Could also lead with Sarah. But I think Kathy actually could really do a good job here. All right. Let's do it. Base stats for Magnezone is HP 70, attack 70, defense 115, special attack 130. Yeah, the 130 special attack is definitely higher. Special defense 90, speed 60. Okay. I don't know if Casual, if you're working on pulling up the Magneton stats. Stats. Magneton. We can do some rough calcs here. Because basically, does Eviolite boost it boosts the current stat, right? So it's technically not the base stats. This will be a rough calc then. But roughly our Magneton has 50 base HP, so slightly lower base HP. I believe it boosts the actual stat, including EVs and IVs, right? Not just the base stats. And only 120 special attack. We're only 10 lower than Magnezone. Wow. And it means our defense is roughly 143 and special defense of 105. So just better stats. We're faster because we lose speed as Magnezone. And we have slightly lower HP, but not by a ton. I think Magneton with Eviolite is just superior. Because yeah, including the Vs, the IVs and EVs, like that makes our defenses even higher than that. Wow, that's interesting. So the really only loss there is HP. But with the significantly better defenses, it might not matter that much. You have new ears, Coles? Well, we were just talking about the calcs of Magneton being better than Magnezone, possibly, with the Eviolite. Look up someone bringing Magnemite. Magnemite to a different recent comp? Not Magneton? Magnemite is crazy. I have not seen this. Okay, where's the practice area? Oh, it's right there. Literally right there. I actually might go quickly grab some items before we go into the gym battle. I do think I need some heals, because we had to use a few in the previous battles. Oh, excuse me. the ghost of people. Okay, give me items. I'd like to buy some hyper potions, please. A great many of them. Maybe like 20 of them. Give me items. Okay. We probably have a lot of these other items anyway. Just get like 10 more of them. Why not? We want to be stocked up. Okay. Here we go. Let us go to the gym battles. Remember to sell your items too. I need to at some point. I have a lot of money though. $142.5 and 90 for defense and special defense. Yeah, and that's roughly because it actually also includes some. Assume we have to talk to her. It doesn't include the EVs and IVs in that calc, so it actually would be probably even as around 10 points higher, basically, effectively, once you factor those in, if you have something set up to actually properly use those values, it would basically be like a 10 point. I think that's about right. They can swing, because I think IVs and EVs can swing a base stat value by like up to 20 or 30, can't it? Technically, depending on how you spread your EVs and IVs. I don't know how the calcs exactly work out, but something like that. Remember weird things for weird reasons, like that 35 times 3 is 105 because of the scout from TF2 doing 35 damage with his bat and TF2 crits being 3 times damage. It's funny how that works, right? I feel like Pokemon really taught me some fast calcs with math in my head, because I've always been quite good at math, and I think that Pokemon is to blame for that. A lot of people say that Pokemon helped with their reading. I actually was a big book reader, a bookworm as a kid. So I actually was pretty decent at reading, but I think my math skills really came from Pokemon. I gotta get all of these emotions. There's a workout class. Joyful smile. I think I'm just doing enough to get by here. Team Fortress 2 is really solid. I haven't played it in so many years. I played a little bit of it with a friend because he was really into it. It's been a long time since I've ever seen that game, actually, any gameplay of that game. So Lily immediately shoves herself underneath the desk here. All right, Pokemon battle, let's go. And the little girl continues to lead a warm-up. What the heck? You're a child. Gotharita, okay. Well, we got Kathy. Are we gonna be close on over leveling with Kathy? I don't think we are. I think we'll be 100% fine here. Oh. Foul Play is our only dark move here. Technically, we might want to get Crunch back. Because I think that most of her team is gonna have low attack. Crunch might be better to have for the actual gym battle. That might be the case. Not using who Dendra is makes me sad. Dendra? I don't know Dendra. Curly, I can't switch. Early Bird. Let me just Flamethrower or Foul Play? Yeah, Foul Play, why not? Why not? Calm Mind? Fancy. Dendra's one of your teachers? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't following. Pokemon definitely helped my reading, but I was 6 when Red and Blue came out, so I truly noticed it during Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Yeah, because I was about 7 when I first started playing Gen 1. I was a few years behind, though, so I started playing Gen 1 at the time that Gen 2, at the time Crystal released. And so I went from Pokemon Yellow to Crystal quite quickly. But yeah, I was probably reading at a decent level by that point already. I was a good reader and okay at math, and then I became very good at math post Pokemon. Okay. Gothita line is mono psychic. Oh, that's actually good to know. I always forget. Oh, I gotta do the right one. Happy face. Does your performance in this game actually affect anything? Or is it just for fun? Can you fail this game? Okay. You can fail the game? What happens? You have to do it again? We'll just soft lock you if you can't figure out how to play this game. You're just stuck in this loop forever. Malamar is immune to Psychic. Oh yeah, Malabar's Dark type, isn't it? It feels like one that is water and poison, like Tentacruel. So I would always have the urge to use Psychic on it. Ah! Oh, it doesn't even matter. You can just push all of them. That's actually the easiest game in the world. Okay. Who's teaching who? Time for another battle. Let's go. Big Muscle, any tips? Who are you, old man? Get out of here. I mean, if you can't figure out the basic buttons of this minigame, it would be crazy. I'm thinking for like children. If children were just stuck here, I could see it going poorly. Because it's not related to Pokemon at all. But the fact that you can just button mash, it doesn't seem to actually like, it doesn't count your first input, it just counts as long as you hit it. You can literally just button mash your way through that game and it doesn't matter. It doesn't seem. It's kind of a little bit of a pointless game. Hey Donnie, welcome in. Medicham. I actually might want to switch here. I can't switch for free. I do think switching to Cosmic actually might make some sense here. I could also switch to Sarah. Let's let Cosmic have a go, though. I think that Cosmic will be quite good here, because I think it's going to go for a fighting move, actually, in place of that Houndoom. Okay, let's see. Yep, there's the high jump kick. We resist, though. And then we can go for a Lava Plume. Acupressure. Okay, what are you going to boost here? Defense. Okay. That doesn't actually help you that much, Metacham. He's going to use Acupressure again. Power Trick. Oh. Genuinely, very clever. Very, very clever. Hey, Morty, welcome in. And Rain, I didn't say welcome. Glad to see you here. Indeedee, I can't switch. I don't know much about Indeedee. I must learn about this Indeedee. Okay. It's mostly a special defender. It's going to have a lot of psychic and maybe some fairy moves. What's the difference, though, in the male to female? They have slightly different stats, right? What's its biggest thing here? Helping hand and stuff? I don't know much about Indeedee. I know it's good. I just don't know what makes it good. Let's go for a Mystical Fire here. Lower its special attack. Psychically resist. Drop its special attack. And then even a crit won't knock us out here. Yeah, not very effective. Mystical Fire, drop another. Oh, we crit. Okay, nice. I will use just a single Super Potion here, just to guarantee we don't lose Cosmic in case we got a crit. One subscription equals 10 cookies for Sveal. Get those cookies for Sveal. Let's get subscribers. Get to that 4K. We can plan something for our big celebration. And maybe we can do a merch giveaway. That'd be super fun. It'd be really nice. What, like equals 5 Zussy Hearts? Get the Zussy Hearts. Hey, baby. Baby. Welcome in. I know every Pokemon. Well, Rain, you got me beat. Hands down. I don't know. I'm bad with names. And the more recent Pokemon... basically, the more recent the Pokemon, the less I know about it. Quite frankly. But I am learning. Yay, passed the test. Let's go heal, and we can go fight the gym leader. All right. Let me go to Pokemon Center. I'm assuming it didn't heal us. Yeah, it didn't. I would like to heal, please. Meow. A 1,000 plus Pokérap would be insane, Rain. But maybe you should make a project to be able to do it, and then we can celebrate your amazing talent. Because that's insane. You're doing bad? Well, that's too bad to hear, baby. Well, hopefully you can hang out with us and we can have a nice, positive environment for you to help you feel a little better and to give you something else to think about. It's not a place to judge. I totally understand that if you don't get a casual gaming, I guess. But we're all here to support. That's really rough, baby. I'm sorry. We'll keep the chat a positive place, though, to make everybody have a good time and be able to have some positive vibes for everybody to enjoy, including you. We love to have you here. Okay, let's go to the battle. Do the battle! Unpheasant? I don't know anything about Unpheasant. Not good with stats, though? Yeah, that's fair. That's too many stats to remember. For 1,000 Pokemon? No way. Saying hopes and helping hands. I love that, casual gaming. I love that. All right. So this is Tulip. She's so busy. She doesn't even want to look at us. See the DM I sent you? I have not looked at Discord yet today, quite honestly. I don't reply to DMs much anyway, just as a basic standard of I just don't want everybody DMing me, to be fair, and all of that stuff. I'm very busy as it is. Best it's in the chat in Discord anyway, but I'll get to it when I can. I try to be as available as I possibly can, but yeah, does that make sense? All right, let's go Tulip. You grew ears? I love that. Okay. Oh, I said I was going to teach. That's fine. We'll just use foul play here. Bam. Ooh, nice. Good damage. Reflect. That's rude, but I can probably just knock this out. I can probably still knock this out, actually, with a foul play. However, I could take an opportunity then to nasty plot here, since you have reflect up. And not very effective with crunch. And then I think we can just flamethrower and do some serious damage to this team. Crit, nice. Good job, Kathy. Thank you for coming to my defense, Annie, in the vertical chat, by the way. Ally switch? Don't know anything about ally switch. What is this? A strange power switches places with one of its allies. The move's chance of failing rises if it's used in succession. Is it a random ally, though? I don't think we want that in a Nuzlocke. Send out Gardevoir. We can't switch. I don't think we need to, though. Gardevoir is definitely going to be probably taking more damage from foul play, but with the reflect up, maybe flamethrower is actually equally as good. Let's just give it a shot. That's good damage. Ooh, this one has Dazzling Gleam. Oof. Okay, we can knock out here because we outspeed. And then we're gonna have to switch probably. No, Espartha will actually do quite well against 2. I forgot that had Dazzling Gleam. That does some decent damage. Okay. Espathra. What do we want to do here? Because we do resist Espathra, but we will not do well against Florges. I don't think this can KO us, even at this health. Your attack stat's quite low. I think we honestly might one-shot with Flamethrower. Let's go for a heal, though. Let's just go for like a super potion. And then I think a Flamethrower might do some serious damage against this thing. There's the quick attack. Not much. Yeah, we're fine. We would have been totally safe, but playing it safe. We don't want to lose Kathy if we don't have to. One shot. Yeah, we do. Nicely done, Kathy. And the reflect is gone. Okay, I don't think we want to use Kathy against Florges here. We do resist Petal Blizzard. We're immune to Psychic, but we will be just destroyed with Moonblast. Although it loses... Because when you Terra, you lose the secondary type, so it will lose its fairy type. It won't get stab on Moonblast. Still not a great matchup for us. We can't free switch. It might be actually best to go for... So you know, for Moonblast here, we could actually use Nala. Or Sarah, actually, here. Sarah actually might be the best option. Let's go to Sarah. I think we're going to... we don't resist Moonblast, but we'll be able to use the disguise to tank that quite easily. We still resist Psychic, I believe. I don't know about Petal Blizzard. I don't think Ghost resists Grass, right? But we do have our Shadow Claw to take advantage of. So about this Pure Psychic, Shiny is purple and gray, while it's at level 35. I actually have not been able to use one before. We have the Flittle. We're not allowed to evolve it for this run. Espartha's shiny looks like Lady Gaga hair-wise. That's hilarious. Breaks to disguise. Special attack drop. Good thing we're not relying on that. Okay, so how does a Shadow Claw fare here? I could light screen. I don't know if it's necessary. We might just two-shot anyway. This is super effective. Yeah, we're gonna two-shot. I don't think a Moonblast KOs. That does some decent damage, though. Okay, we outspeed, though. We just get the win right here. We just get the win. Easy win. Let's go. And then we're going straight to Grusha today. We're going to go straight to the next one, I think. All ice types. Going to be an interesting one for us. Ooh, Curse. Curse is fun. Very risky. Is Bramble a physical attacker? I feel like it is, right? Yeah, but only by a little bit. I might put Curse in the place of Infestation, frankly. I could see some use for that. Shadow Sneak it? Yeah, it's all good. We got the outspeed. It was safe. Safe as could be. Yeah, Brown Bugus is physical, but ours is kind of a mixed attacker. Before you break elsewhere. Tulip, we have defeated you quite easily. Congratulations, MT. Thank you, Tulip. Although her design is very much adjacent to like a fairy type trainer. I guess it makes sense if she has a Gardevoir and a, what was that called? Florges. That does make sense, actually, for her vibe. I like it. I like it. Psychic. Ooh, we got our Psychic now. Okay, I think that we just teach Psychic immediately to Cosmic, right? I don't think there's any doubt there, unless it learns Psychic by level up. Oop, Armor Rouge. Stats, moves, evolution, boo, boo, boo. Level up. Now we got Flamethrower at 48, Expanding Force, and then Armor Cannon. We do not get Psychic. Expanding Force, good. Oh, it's like fine. Rika here at your service. Hi, Rika. Gyms aren't giving you much trouble, are they? Actually, no. We've been cruising through them. Hi, small child. Even La Primera's taken an interest in him. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, this is Poppy. This is one of the Elite Four. The Pokemon Team Poppy are really strong, too. Like, really strong. I like that you actually get to meet the Elite Four throughout the game in this one. I do like that it's kind of introducing you to these characters, that they get to be more a part of the game. I do like that. I don't love when the Elite Four kind of comes out of nowhere, especially, Emerald. How it replaces Steven as the champion. It was like, who's this guy? Who's Wallace? Why is he the champion? And where did Juan come from? You know, like it kind of throws a random challenge at the end where it's like, okay, cool, but like, where's Steven? He's the guy I know. But this game likes to kind of build those characters into the storyline, which I appreciate. Okay, cool. So we're a little under-leveled, but like not by much. And if there's some gym trainers in the Glaziato City gym, I think we'll be right where we want to be. And we all obviously have a great team against ice types. We've got Cosmic, we have Nala, we have Kathy. Does Steel resist ice? Beartic is Earthquake, which is a little scary for Coles. We'll have to switch out Tumble for something. This is probably where we need to start using... Oh, we could use the Rock. How good is the Rock into this gym? It's like fine. Because Rock does not take super effective damage from ice. Beartic's the only one that we'd actually be a little bit worried about, but our physical defense is quite good. The Rock might make some sense here. or Zoomer is going to be quite good. I think Zoomer definitely needs to be included. It needs some levels too. Steel type Pokemon. I gotta look this up again. Do we resist ice or anything? We resist ice. Okay. Cool. So yeah, Cole's very good for this gym, except for Beartic. Hey, Alex. Who gives me another month of membership? I need to say thank you. Probably Brad? Brad has been a Chad this week with the donations. Gym challenge for Grusha is sliding down a hill. Are there any trainer battles for it, though? Because we do need, like, 2 levels across the board. Not much, but, like, a little bit. If not, we can hit some raid battles on the way there. For funsies. Because we got to head... Actually, I might have it already on the map. Quiz question, I know the answer to. How does Bug interact with Ice, Dark, and Fighting? It's super effective against Dark. Is it not very effective against Fighting? And then Neutral on Ice. Oh, and he's got the answer right there. Yeah, Neutral, super effective. Both oh, Fighting and Bug resist each other? Fascinating. Yeah, we already got Glaciato on the map. Let's go. You have a full art card? Very nice. Jesus forever. Welcome in, by the way. Welcome, welcome. All right. Let's heal up. We have a lot of fire types. A lot of our team is going to have water. Actually, only of our team have water type moves, which isn't great for us. It puts us at a little bit of an advantage here. I do think that leading with Nala is actually going to be the move. Okay, we do need a little bit of levels. Just a little bit. Boink. Does anybody know if we have any trainer battles in the gym? Hello, random Sawsbuck. Fight me! I've been working overtime all week, so I've been in a very giving mood. That's very kind of you, Brad. That's very, very kind of you. Let's just flamethrower. Flamethrower! Sawsbuck fainted. Good stuff. Basically send Nola, Kathy, and Cosmic, and you're good. Except for Beartic. Beartic might need to be something else like Zoomer, because the Aqua Jet and Earthquake are going to be issues. Specifically, the Earthquake is going to be an issue on this team. Sarah and Zoomer should be able to handle the Earthquake, though. Definitely not Cole's either, unfortunately. Let's see. There's a trainer. Can I fight you? Yeah, I can fight you. Okay. Awesome. Fight me. I need like 2 levels. Can you help me get there? I need a couple of levels. Grass is only good against ground, rock, and water. Grass resists electric and basically weak to the rest of the board. Yeah, grass is not a fantastic typing. Hey, it's a Dragonair. That's cool. That's very cool. I could work up and then Hyper Beam. Just for funsies. There's the boost from the workup. Dragon Tail, what's your damage looking like? Probably not terrible. No, not bad. Oh, but it switches me out. Okay. Hello, Cosmic. Cosmic was dragged out. Well, then take this Psyshock then. Well, bye. Oh my gosh. Cosmic doing some serious damage on this Dragonair. And that's Satoddle just wandering around behind. Hi, Satoddle. It's one of my favorite things about 3D Pokemon games like this. The goofiness that can happen in the background of battles is hilarious. I love it. Hi, Satoddle. Let's actually fight this Bronzong too, because they're good experience. I don't know if it's worth doing a ton of training. We might need Zoomer though for the battle. It's very possible that we actually might need the levels. Ooh, that actually didn't even do half. Couldn't move. Flamethrower again. I think that knocks out. Yep, it does. Cool. Got some levels. Yeah, I mean, Zoomer's really the only one behind, but Zoomer might be important for this battle. So maybe I could look up for a raid battle to get some more candies. I don't really want to use rare candies. It's a little too low level to really warrant rare candy use. All right, come back to the Nala. Interesting situation. We have one Pokemon that's 200 leveled. Do we have any raid battles right here? We'll just go to that one. Can we just go there right now? I think we should be able to. We'll fly back to the gym here in a second. So I do think that Zoomer is going to actually be very important for the upcoming battles. So I think we want... we want to fight this. Okay, so it's... Ooh, a 4-star. Okay. This should give some good rewards. Against a fire type, huh? We could go with the rock. Just for funsies. Let's go with the rock. All right, rock. Let's go. Challenge alone. Nincada is weak to ice? Yeah, Nincada is weak to ice. That's true. Wait, is Bug neutral to grass defensively? That's interesting. I actually didn't realize that. All right, Dedenne. I can actually catch this. I don't think we wanted Dedenne with a Fire Terra. That doesn't really help us very much. We technically have Dedenne on our available Pokemon. Okay, so let's go ahead and Rock Blast. See how this goes. Discharge is going to... Wow, immediately KO us. Cool. So that's technically the second loss we've ever had in a Terra battle. He just goes for the discharge. We're back. Rock Blast. It's probably just going to discharge again immediately, right? Oh, Nuzzle. Okay, that's actually fine. We'll still attack, right? Rock Blast. There it is. Boom. 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 Not bad. 3 times. Remove negative effects from itself. Okay. We just gotta go Rock Blast over and over. Nuzzle. Rock Blast. Get a 5 hit, please. Keep on hitting. Okay, that's at least the same as a Rock Slide. There we go. Decent damage. Don't use discharge. Yep, there's the discharge. The rock is cool. Indeed, the rock is cool. Oh, we're losing time. Come on. I want to win this. I thought the rock would be like fine enough. It doesn't even go for fire moves. I guess Dedenne doesn't get any fire moves. But energy's going to gather around Dedenne. Whoa. Terrestrialize your Pokemon to stop Dedenne. All right. Taro needs to charge. Oh, I can't. Oh, no. Okay. Dazzling Gleam. Oh, immediately KOs us again. Oh, no. Oh, no. This might be the first time we lose a raid battle. 5, 4, 3. 4-star is 45? Level 45? Yeah, so this actually is higher level than we are at the moment. Oh, not Stealth Rock. Nope, no, Rock Blast. Rock Blast! There's the Nuzzle again. Come on, Rock Blast. There it goes. Doink. Doink. That does like no damage. Okay. Don't love that. Is it gonna allow us to Terastallize after this? Critical hit. Hit 4 times. Terastallize. Rock Blast. Go! Come on! Do a lot of damage, please! Please! We've got this, right? Oh, come on! This whole animation's gonna make us run out of time, isn't it? Come on. Oh, attack harshly fell. And that was paralyzed. Rats! And it wipes the field. Lame! That actually was really strong. So that's level 45-ish? It didn't help that we were very weak to the special moves, that we couldn't even survive one. I thought we might be able to survive one. My goodness. My goodness. Okay. Can I retry it? Can I retry it with a different Pokemon, please? Oh, I think Betty just got home. Oh yeah, okay. I can just do this with different Pokemon. Okay, do we have anything that really is actually good here? I guess Coles is actually quite good. Yeah, I think Coles is actually gonna be the best. Despite how it may seem, Coles actually might be the best option here. You guys can't see it, it's just off camera, but Lily is like patiently waiting at the door to go see her mama. All right, Lily. Go. Go. Veggie is home. Okay. If you turn off animations in Gen 9, they literally make Terra Raids 50% easier. Yeah. It really would. And it would make this story just go so much faster, too, on top of that. Okay. I can technically Thunder Wave now, right? I'll just discharge. This is my Para anyway. Critical hit! Discharge. Discharge. Keep going. And it's paralyzed. Love it. There's the Dazzling Gleam. Doesn't do much. Hello. Oh. Huh. Thank you, Veggie. I got a smoothie. Okay. Let's keep on discharging. I open up my smoothie. Hey, Gianna, thank you for subscribing. Veggie's so sweet. Just keep using discharge. Suck my smoothie. Veggie cameo. We love it. That's really good, actually. That's very nice. Sometimes the Slurpees are a little bit sweet for me. This one's like nice and tangy. I like it. Makes my mouth water. Okay, Terastallize, discharge. Let's go. Yeah. Yo! I was realizing Coles is actually also a really good lead for Groos's gym. Actually quite nice. Terra Discharge. Nice. Nuzzle, but I cannot be paralyzed. Discharge. I think that breaks the Terra thing. Is it technically still terrestrializing? Oh, there it goes. It breaks that thingy, right? Broke its stance. And we can do a final attack, and we win! We can get our levels that we want for Zoomer. Goodbye, Dedenne! Boom! But we don't really want a fire type Dedenne, but we want his items. We want his items. Okay. Very nicely done. We don't catch this one. Go live in peace, Dedenne. Okay. We got a large experience candy. Nice. Actually, several large experience candies. Very good. That's what we like to see. Okay, very cool. Gotta see a 4-star Terra this time. Let's go use those and then go start at the gym. It's time for Grusha's gym. And then we have Team Star Fairy coming up pretty soon. We'll see if we do that today. So it depends on how Grusha goes. Let's go find out. Let's go find out how Grusha goes. Let's go heal. Apply the candies. And get ready to go. Dedenne look sad, empty. He kind of did, didn't he? Poor Dedenne. Dedenne is the worst? No, it's not. I like Dedenne, actually. As far as Pika clones go, I think it's pretty fine. I think it's better than Plusle and Minun. I like that it has a gimmick to it, but they're really not very useful for, like, ever. Okay. Let's go ahead and use our candies. Let's get Zoomer up to level. Let's use the 4 medium candies first. That gives us the 40 right away. Awesome. Not Hydro Pump. No, that sucks for a Zoomer. Okay, let's go with 1 large candy at a time. 42. So this might get us 44 then. 45. Okay, there we go. Double Edge. Ooh. I think I'll put that in place of Aqua Ring, quite frankly. It's kind of a last-ditch effort, but it is quite strong. I should use one of these on Cosmic as well. To 44 for Cosmic. Okay. What are these? Special attack stats. Nice. Let's give that to Cosmic. And let's give another one to Pyroar. Sure. To Nala. Wait. Yeah, actually more of them than I thought. Okay, we'll also go to Coles. Cool. We're like about 2 levels low still, but I think we might have some battles here, maybe? So we're prepped in case. Belly Drum plus Citrus Berry. Can we learn Belly Drum already? How does Azumarill learn Belly Drum? Oop, I have so much stuff on my desk now with the Slurpee. Azumarill. Pokemon. Give me my stats and moves. Let me see. Oh, is it only an egg move? Is it not a TM as well? Ooh. So how do you teach an egg move? Actually, I've not done such a thing before. I'm gonna be all sticky from the Slurpee, aren't I? Oh boy. Got to just completely hose myself down outside after I just got so much Slurpee all over my arm. My poor controller is gonna be awful. Luckily, I have a little wipe right here. I'll just use this, maybe, to wipe my hands. Because we have to use a picnic, right? To teach an egg move. I do think that Belly Drum is a really fun idea. And it could actually really make this gym insanely easy. Like, we have good typing across the board, but Belly Drum Zoomer might just... Forget one move, so there's a free move slot. Hold a mirror herb and do a picnic with a Pokemon knowing the egg move you want to teach. Oh! That's actually kind of complicated. It has to already know the move Belly Drum? For a Nuzlocke, that's complicated, because we don't... So I made it a TM in Gen 9? Apparently not. But it would be the same egg group as Snorlax. Belly Drum on if you want MT. I don't know. Nuzlocke rules make it feel like I need to catch something that can naturally learn Belly Drum in order to use it for the egg move. I feel like catching a Pokemon just to get an egg move for a Nuzlocke feels a little bit too cheap. I don't know. We'll go with this for now. We'll sort out what we want to do about egg moves for the next one. Tinkaton can learn Ice Hammer through egg move. That's actually really sick. All right, Nimona. Hello again. 0% worried about you. You got this. All right, you believe in me? I believe in me. Let's do this. Last gym was very smooth. Gym 3 was awful. Makuhita gets it at 37. Ooh, okay, so there definitely is some Makuhitas and some Hariyamas in that cave we went through. If we want to allow me to catch something for egg moves for the Nuzlocke, let me know. Take the snow slope run. Okay, so where do I start this snow slope run? Okay, so it's not here. Where do we go to start the snow slope run? It doesn't actually show on my map. There's also a TM that's just sitting there that I didn't see before. Snowscape? Ooh, okay. We don't have any ice types to use that for, except for Delibird, I don't think. We need a Gym 3 Memorial for the Fallen. Yeah, that was our biggest loss. I mean, we lost our whole team. I'm ready to go. I have no idea what I'm doing. We'll figure it out. The wrong game. I was looking at RSE. Makuhita actually gets at level 26? That's very, very low. That's actually very nice. Okay. I feel like this is going to be intuitive enough. Team lost yet Pudding survived, right? Well, Pudding wasn't on the first team. Pudding was on the second team. And then we actually still won the second time around. We sledding. I'm assuming we're supposed to hit every one of these. Whoa! Whoa! Am I supposed to hit everyone, or am I just supposed to go as fast as possible? I think I'm... Oh, yeah, it adds 5 seconds. So definitely worth getting every single one. I mean, it'd be very near impossible to get over a minute and a half to fail that. That's a very easy... I mean, I was just kind of goofing around and got half the time. Okay. Now we go back to the gym. Whee! I like jumping over random stuff. Okay, let's go. Talk to the gym staffer. If there's gonna be like a little summary, like Star Wars style, like text scroll at the beginning of like a recap video of this, it would be it would end with "and somehow Pudding survived." The Sub-Zero Shredder is a name that goes really hard for no reason. That's insane. That's an insanely like intense name for a character. I feel like that is not that edgy in appearance. What happened whilst I was gone? Well, we prepped for the ice gym. I think we're a little under leveled actually going into this, to be fair. I figured there might be some trainers. I overestimated. So we're about 2 levels lower than we should be. But we have an amazing matchup, so I think we're going to be fine. I like the scarf. Very nice, Crucia. And the hair is fabulous. Commands are dangerous. They can throw your life off right off course. Easy as that. True. Want to battle me? You bet. Hey, Troop. Tree Coop. Hope all's well. Everybody can't watch right now. Will later. Just wanted to leave a like right now. Thank you so much, Tree Coop. That's very kind of you. Sub-Zero Shredder, Mortal Kombat versus Ninja Turtles. You mean the last 6 months of Fortnite? Not Zigzagoon, they're not in this. Oh, okay. How do you find new generations of Pokemon? Last Pokemon game I played was Oras. I really like, if you're going to pick one of the most recent games, the Legends games, I mean Arceus and the upcoming one, seem like they're going to be the most fun for older players that like the original games. They're going to be quite different than like Gen 9. Gen 9 is totally fun. You have to be willing to have a little patience with it at times. But yeah, let's go ahead and hit a workup here. I don't think there's much that this guy can do to us. Could Tailwind, which is likely what it's going to do. Yeah, there's the Tailwind. I might have been able to one-shot this. No, probably not. I could Terastallize. I don't know if that's a little early to Terastallize. Blizzard's not very effective. This Flamethrower probably KOs. There we go. Easy as that. Frostmoth down. Okay. Beartic might come out next because it's the strongest matchup here against us. Beartic. You know, I'm not allowed to switch here. I might need to bank on the Azumarill here. Quite frankly. Against Zoomer. Or Sarah. Sarah might be a good pick here. Because we'll tank the Earthquake. We can then Leech Life. Let's use Sarah. Because Sarah's Disguise will make us really tank this hit really nicely. I think he's going to just go for Earthquake every time. Maybe Icicle Crash could be a thing. There's the Earthquake. Just hits the Disguise. We're not too worried about that one. Beartic will hit pretty dang hard. It might KO us with an Earthquake. Ooh. Okay. It's not super great defensively. I don't know if we want to risk Sarah. I think it's still going to go for an Earthquake, though. I think Sarah survives an Earthquake, not by much, if I'm going to be guessing. Because Sarah's pretty defensive. If Shadow Cloud does decent damage, Shadow Sneak could be useful here. I'm gonna risk it. There's the Icicle Crash. Okay. How much does this do? A lot. What are we working with the Shadow Claw? That's very little. Tailwind petered out. Okay, so now it will now not outspeed. Nala will outspeed. And he's gonna go for Icicle Crash. It will not knock out Nala, right? Right? And I think at this health, Nala does one-shot with Flamethrower. Resisted. Yeah, not bad. All right, Nala. Oh, I should have Terastallized, probably. Oh, the Aqua Jet! The Aqua Jet. We've done well, Nala. Cool. Same situation here with Kathy. I'm gonna use Kathy. I do think we outspeed. The Aqua Jet would not kill us with Kathy. That was a really bad misplay. Forgot about Aqua Jet. Is it worth Terastallizing for the Bear Tick? Probably, honestly. Rip Nala. Because the Aqua Jet's going to probably come out again here, or we outspeed and hit the Terastallized Flamethrower and knock it out. We don't have to worry about Earthquake because we will one-shot. And there's no way we go down to just an Aqua Jet. Nope, it went for Earthquake. There goes. He's gone. No chance. Okay. With that, frankly, so Titan we just stay in, right? Liquidation could hurt. We have to stay in, though. We're already Terastallized. I think we one-shot this, though. His special defense is very low. His HP is massive. But I would be very surprised if we don't one-shot based on that special defense with a Terastallized Flamethrower. Oh, wow. Does this KO? It's not stab. It does KO. Dang it, Kathy. Our defense was pretty bad. I should have thought about that. Ooh. Okay, what do we do here? Actually, this is where Coles comes in. Nala and Kathy. 7's in the chat for Nala and Kathy, but I think that guarantees our win. Because here we can Flash Cannon. That's going to be super effective and should KO probably. Our special attack is quite high. Yeah, it is. Okay. And then Altaria. Altaria doesn't have anything that can hit for not resisted damage. Metal Sound? Possibly in the place of Thunder Wave? I'm gonna put that in the place of Thunder Wave. So she's gonna Terra Ice here, which means we want to use... Oh, we don't want to switch. We want to use our steel moves. I think I will Metal Sound once. Then we probably have a 2-shot on Altaria. I think otherwise it's a 3 or a 4. Let's Metal Sound. There's the Terra. I don't think Cosmic are even going to hit the field. I think Coles is going to crush this. I can always teach it back. I think for this situation, though, I want Metal Sound. And we can cause paralysis still with Discharge. What's the speed stat? Do we actually have speed Altaria? We might. There's the Dragon Pulse. Oh, wow. Coles, you are a menace. That's insane. Okay, I think we 2-shot now. Because we resist Ice Beam. How does this go? Oh, wow. Nothing. That ain't nothing. and we one-shot. Oh, Coles. Dang. That's insane. GQ, no, I don't know what you're talking about there. Eviolite moment, 100%. We destroyed that. Go Coles, 100%. Eviolite saying Coles again. I don't think that Eviolite mattered that much there. We just really tanked that. Altaria doesn't have the highest attack stats, though. It's actually quite poor in attack stats. Cole's just shrugging that off like crazy. New game's animation looks amazing, though. For the most part, Gacti, it does look pretty good. There are moments that are really quite bad, unfortunately. But the battles are really fun. I actually really do like both the Gens 8 and 9 like gimmicks, the Terastallization and the Gigantamax and Gigamax stuff. I think, or Dynamax, whatever it's called. Those are really like a lot of fun to play with. And to put a non-Eviolite mon in front of that, we didn't even get like, I think we got like a quarter of the damage there. I think that honestly Coles could have tanked either of those at least, you know, they wouldn't do more than half, even without Eviolite, I don't think, of each of those attacks. We probably would have had to heal, but Coles did a really good job tanking that. We did it! You know, I said I wasn't worried about, my heart was still pounding the whole time. Shining display of talent, I must admit. We were a little underleveled there too. Not bad. We did lose Nala, which I was kind of expecting. Oh, we did lose Kathy, which I did not expect. I thought that we would actually be fine there. That was my bad on the damage, the rough damage calc. But Coles saved our butts there. Mega Incineroar. Oh, Magnezone needs a Mega? I think that'd be crazy good. Mega Magnezone is needed. I wonder what kind of space alien technology we would see in a Mega Magnezone. In any case, I'll be waiting in the Pokemon League Northwest and Mesa Goza. All right. Okay. Well, first things first. Gotta have our funeral. Nala, you did good. Kind of expected that there. Kathy, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Kathy, you'll be remembered. Oh, man. Losing Kathy feels bad. I mean, I don't think Kathy was going to be terribly useful for most of the rest of this game. Actually, not really at all. Except for maybe against Poppy. But still. That's sad. We love Kathy. That does mean that for the upcoming battles, we're going to have to probably... So we have Fairy type, Dragon, and Fighting coming up as the next typings we're into. Zopetus honestly could be quite useful for those ones. As well as probably Dungmaster being added back to the team here. So this is probably what our team's going to look like for the next section. Like I was saying, I don't plan on opening any more packs because I think we have enough to be able to have some good options, but maybe I'm overestimating how difficult the next section will be. Okay, so next up is Ortega. We have a level cap of 51 for that, so we're actually a few levels away, which makes me think I'll actually save Ortega for next time. Ortega and Tatsugiri for the next... Actually, we could probably do the last two Team Star. The Fairy with Ortega and the Fighting with Eri. And also take on the Lake Titan Tatsugiri. All of that next stream. And that will mean that we'll be ready for the Elite Four. For the stream after that. Eviolite Breloom. It doesn't work for Breloom because Breloom's fully evolved. So unfortunately, Eviolite won't Do anything. Do you want some Wendy's? Sure, Veggie. I can go get it though here because I'm actually wrapping up right now. We do need to get some lunch because it is past lunchtime. Over here. Peter, take it first. Not probably today. We're already kind of at the time I usually call stream, and we actually have to get at least 5 levels or so across the board. And that just doesn't seem to make sense today. Good night to all, and remember to like, subscribe, join the Discord, and check out the merch store. Absolutely Cosmic. Thank you for putting that in there. Thank you everybody for joining today. I will be live again on Thursday. We need to do another run with Squirtle. We need to get that taken care of. So Thursday, I think I'll be live again for a shorter stream to get another attempt for Squirtle for the solo run and get actually a placement in the tier list, as well as I believe next Saturday. Yes, next Saturday will be the next episode of this, where we wrap up Team Star Fighting and the last of the Titans, because otherwise, our progress so far, if we want to go out to here, we've got all 8 badges. We've got 3 of the 5 Team Star bases done, 2 next week, and then 4 out of 5 Legends. The last one, Tatsugiri, also next week, and then it's Elite 4 time. And we'll see how that goes. For now, have a wonderful evening or afternoon or whatever time it is for you. And I will see you probably on Thursday. See you then. Have a good one.